Can I get a business card from all of you guys? I think I got one from.
Who's the supervisor or ranking officer here?
He's not on team right now.
Okay, so this guy comes out here and asks us to leave the parking lot. I mean, he can ask us, but do you realize how that looks when you come?
The camera rolls silently as a calm voice cuts through the late-night air. A request hangs between strangers. A simple question, almost routine, yet loaded with meaning. The man asks for business cards, looking for names, accountability, clarity. He searches for the supervisor, the ranking presence who should own the moment, only to learn he's not even on scene. Instead, someone else steps forward and orders them to leave the parking lot. It's not a command rooted in law. It's just an ask. But the tone makes it feel like something more. Something arbitrary. Something meant to push them away. And the narrator wonders how it looks, when authority reaches beyond its grasp, expecting compliance that isn't owed.
And ask us something arbitrary that we don't have to do. Like,
You know that
it's
people
trying to enforce will. I mean, we're supposed to be the victims here, but why? Why?
You have to.
Why? Why come out and even approach us if that dude doesn't have the authority?
Keep it separate, so there's no further issue.
Yeah, you want to leave. You're right. When you start pointing shit out, that's what happens right there, because you're wrong. You shouldn't approach me. You shouldn't have said. He can, right? I can ask, give me $5. Can I have $5? That's his shit. Can I have $5?
And I would say no.
No, exactly. But that's.
The tension rises as the man explains what everyone watching already senses. It isn't a polite request anymore. It feels like someone trying to enforce their will, leaning on authority they don't actually hold. The irony burns. They're the ones who were wronged, yet they're treated like suspects. He asks the question hanging in the air, why walk out here at all if there's no authority behind the order? The answer reveals itself in the silence. Because when you point out the cracks, people get uncomfortable. They push harder. They deflect. They pretend you're the problem. But logic stands firm. Anyone can ask anything, even for $5, but an ask without power is just a breeze pushing against a brick.
It's weird, dude. Why am I going to ask you for $5? If we're in McDonald's, do you tell the guy behind you, hey man, I'm a police officer. I need you to take 10 feet. You're obstructing right now. Bro, that's stupid. Why come over here and say anything to people that have a right to stand here unless the property management asks us to leave? That's all you need to tell him. If he said, can you ask him to leave?
Can I answer your question?
Go ahead, yes.
Because obviously this guy doesn't. To avoid any further issue, you just ask it, hey, can you just leave? You could totally say no. Be like, no, I'm not gonna do that. Okay, cool.
I get it, but
And as long as you stay separated, it's not even big.
but listen.
He lays the truth bare with a simple comparison. Anyone can make a request, even a ridiculous one. Can I have $5? No. That's it. The exchange ends. But somehow, tonight, a harmless question feels like a power play. He points out how absurd it is, like standing in a McDonald's line and declaring authority just to push someone out of the way. That's not law. That's ego dressed in a badge. The only thing that matters here is the property owner's word, not a casual order from someone passing by. If management wanted them gone, the officers could say so. Clean. Simple. But instead, they chose confrontation, reminding everyone watching why knowing your rights is sometimes the only shield you have.
And you guys get a lot of calls when videos get put up on the internet, and it's because of little things like that. Like, that's what I'm trying to tell you. That shit, people don't like. I'm a grown-ass man, dude. I don't want you telling me what to do unless I'm breaking the law. You know what I mean? That's what people don't like.
Did he tell you what to do? Did he ask you to leave?
You're wearing a uniform with a gun. I mean, that's automatically an intimidation factor right there. That's maybe not for me, but for other people.
Assume it's a directive. They have to listen to you. Most people, you assume most
Because there's so many
people
of you here.
think a cop tells you.
Well, we
you need
weren't.
to leave,
You
need to
guys were
leave.
here
So
first.
it's an intimidation. You're coming up with.
We saw you guys here.
I don't think
I've been intimidating at all.
I'm not talking about you. I'm saying.
He keeps pushing, not with anger, but with clarity. The officer finally admits the truth baked into the moment. They asked him to leave simply to avoid issues. Nothing legal. Nothing required. Just a request dressed up like authority. And sure, anyone could refuse. Anyone could stand their ground. But that's not the point. The real issue is why the ask was made at all. Because these small moments stack up. One unnecessary order here, one overstep there, and suddenly it becomes fuel for online outrage. The man spells it out clearly: people are tired. Adults don't want to be treated like children. They don't want someone strolling up and claiming power where none exists. It's not confrontation they resist. It's disrespect.
I'm just doing that, coming out to ask.
I
that
want
would
this
be-
to be just taken care of, and like I said, I advise that you guys take care of it. The court, super simple.
Yeah.
And I just don't want any more.
I was hoping we could do it without court, man, because I hate dragging anybody.
I get it, but we're past that.
So we'll let you guys go back to your day.
I'm just trying to give you some insight. That little stuff like that is what drives the videos, what drives more people to do this. It seems stupid. Like he can ask you, yes, but that little tiny thing pisses not. Bro, I have a 250,000 followers. It's not just me standing here. Do you understand? 10,000 followers, 130 something followers. Like, dude, there's hundreds of thousands of people. This is.
He breaks it down to the core truth most people don't dare say out loud. No one wants to be told what to do when they haven't broken a single law. That's the line everyone feels but can't always defend. And the uniform changes everything. A gun at the hip, a badge on the chest, that alone turns a simple ask into something heavier. Maybe not for him, but for most people watching, it reads like a command. They hear a cop speak and assume they must obey. And that's why these moments matter. Because authority stepping forward, when nothing is wrong, when the citizens were there first, creates an unspoken weight. Intimidation doesn't need words. It just needs presence. And that presence, misused, changes the whole
what perpetuates hate for the police. And you might not understand that little dude, he just asked you to leave, bro, but it's the concept of you're wearing a uniform, you look like military out here trying to tell us. It doesn't come off as he asked you. Even though he did technically ask, it does not come off like that. You know what I'm saying? Most people, if you ask them, if you were to come out and ask them to step off the property, they're going to be immediately intimidated and they're going to do exactly what you say. And you guys have become used to that. You know what I'm saying? So it just becomes second nature to just do that kind of thing, but you don't realize the adverse effect it has once this goes on the internet.
I think it's a lot of it's the approach and how you do it.
Yeah.
I mean, he was being nice about it. I'm not saying he's being rude, but
hey, I'm big swinging, and I'm gonna come over here and be like, get the fuck out of here. That's one thing. If I'm cool about it and be like, hey, bro.
yeah, but
You just
I
take
feel like it's
hey, man,
reminiscent
hey,
of the, I'm
here's,
not
here's,
touching you, I'm
oh,
not
no,
touching
stop,
you.
stop. Here's an example. Are you married? Are you married? Are you married?
Yes.
Can I fuck your wives, please? Please? That's weird as fuck, right, dude? That's the same.
He leans in, not to argue, but to offer insight. This isn't about defiance. It's about simple respect and clarity. He wants the situation handled quietly, efficiently, without dragging anyone through courts or conflict. He explains how small oversteps ripple far beyond the moment, the minor gestures, the unnecessary demands, they ignite videos, they ignite outrage. It seems trivial to some, almost laughable, yet those tiny sparks are magnified. One person standing there with 250,000 followers can turn a minor encounter into a viral story. 10,000 followers, 130, it doesn't matter, the principle is the same. Every unnecessary interaction carries weight, and the audience watching already knows it. These moments are never just small.
Same thing to me. I'm a grown man. I don't want to be asked to do anything unless I have to. You know what I'm saying? We can take it to that extreme or very simple. It is, but you see what I'm saying? It can be used in a lot of different scenarios. Out in public, if somebody asks you that, bro, you're not going to act like cops. Especially if you've had a little bit of drink at the bar or something. Somebody says something to you like that?
I don't think I-
You don't drink? Good. I don't either.
All right, guys.
Liver poison. You guys have a good day.
Hey, man. Hey. Hey, buddy.
Hey, I don't need your directives. I'm not committing a crime. Stay away from me.
No.
Don't walk towards me. Stay away from me.
No.
You don't get to pick where I stand in public, buddy. Get away from me.
No, that I'm going to search you for weapons. I don't know.
Oh, get away from me, you coward.
Just go down
You
there.
coward. You ain't gonna search me for nothing, buddy.
Get tape, but go down.
You don't tell me where to go, Streeback. Get away from me. Go over there with your buddy. You see how he's smart enough not to say nothing to me? You see how he's smart enough not to say nothing to me? But you're dumb enough too, right?
He lays it out plainly, the broader consequence of a single, small action. Hundreds of thousands of eyes watch. That one ask, please leave, seems harmless, almost polite on paper. But in uniform, with authority hanging on every gesture, it lands differently. It doesn't read as a request. It reads like a command. Military posture, badges, presence, it transforms the ordinary into something intimidating. Most people will comply immediately, not because they want to, but because they feel they must. And that's how resentment builds. That's how narratives of fear and mistrust for the police take root. It's never just about that moment. It's about how that moment is perceived by everyone watching.
No, I'm not.
Yeah, you are. You don't have to ask me nothing. Back up, man.
No, I'm gonna stand right here.
Good. Stand right there. I mean no ill will or intent towards you. Go do your job.
Okay, I just asked you to step away.
I don't care what you asked. It's not a law, buddy. Is that a law? You're a law enforcement, aren't you? Thank you.
I don't know what you are doing or planning to do or not.
I'm standing here with the camera in my hand, genius.
Well, I can stand here just if you can stand there then.
Yeah, well, I didn't say you couldn't stand there. I didn't try to tell you to go somewhere like you did me. Jackass. Yeah, I got freedom of speech too, by the way, buddy. Yeah, I know you know, and you look at your disdain towards me because you can't stand it.
No, it's because
Yeah.
it's proper, that's all.
Proper would have been leave me alone when I walk up to you. That's would have been proper.
Okay.
That's why the public can't stand you scumbags. Always trying to tell people what lawfully they can and can't do.
I said you could tape, just scoot it down.
I don't need your permission though. That's where you're wrong. Giving me permission to tape, I don't need it from you. The Constitution of this great place gives it to me.
So, hey, here's another law, Dan. I'm not yelling at you. I'm asking you to quiet down. Stop screaming and yelling.
Bud, I can protest anywhere I want and be as loud as I want.
You're right. You can protest.
Exactly. So let's be quiet now, sir.
Okay, stop screaming and yelling.
Number 63. This is my normal voice, buddy.
Okay.
This is my normal voice. So this is Officer Strebeck, number 63. He's from Griffith.
Do not walk up
He's
on
a
us.
moron.
Do
Then
not
we
walk
got
up
number
on us.
9.
Giving you a legal lawful directive. Do not walk up on the
We got number 63. This is his car. He's a canine douche. Got number 8. What's your name and badge number?
Okay, if they can just get somebody with a license.
I already know who you are. You don't need to identify yourself.
Just don't
I
walk
don't-
up on us. I'm not telling you again. Don't walk up on us.
Notice how this guy's not saying nothing to me?
Because he's on the radio.
He's
man.
not saying nothing to me, bro. But you keep
I'm
on
not your
talking.
bro, sir.
I know you're not. I would never be a pig.
Okay, that's
Never in my life.
You're very disrespectful for no good reason.
So are you by telling me what to do as soon as I walked up. You should have shut your mouth. You should have shut your mouth and you wouldn't have had this.
All right, man. Just keep walking.
I'm going to stand right here, buddy.
You don't walk up on us. I don't know anything about.
You're a coward, dude. You shouldn't be a police officer if you're scared of people walking up on you. Coward.
He explains how habits, once normalized, can carry consequences far beyond intention. Officers become used to asserting authority automatically, thinking it's routine, second nature. But the ripple effect is invisible until the camera catches it, until it hits the internet. Even a calm, polite approach can be misread. He's not calling anyone rude, not claiming aggression, but the impression is what matters. A measured ask, delivered with courtesy, still carries weight. Even subtle gestures are magnified online, interpreted through a lens of authority and expectation. He drives the point